Stereo.
Real stereo, yes.
Right.
All right, Mark the Movie Man here, Madison Horror Film Festival, and I'm here with, why don't you introduce yourself, who you are, and what you do?
I'm Tom Berdinski, the writer, director, and producer of the Italian zombie movie, the Giant Rubber Monster movie, and Noirmageddon, a Mark Anvil thriller, which is playing here at the Madison Horror Film Festival. And I'm also, as you can see, Sascratch. I'm one of the characters in one of my movies. He's sort of Bigfoot's illegitimate son. Anyway, that's a long story. You'll have to see the Giant Rubber Monster movie to find out.
So, what made you want to get into independent horror film?
You know, I have made movies since I was 8 years old. I've always done it. Probably the movie that first inspired me was Gamera. Saw that on some old cable channel back in the day, and after we saw it, first thing we did was we went out in the swamps, caught us a great big snapping turtle, put him on my train board, and started filming. So I've never not wanted to make movies. I made zombie movies. I made all kinds of crazy movies when I was a kid. Went to school, decided I didn't want to get a filmmaking degree because I didn't want to work at a TV station, but I always kind of kept making independent movies and built my own little studio over the years, and here I am doing the Madison Horror Film Festival. So how about that?
Well, we're glad you came. Now, I ask this a lot of independent horror filmmakers. What for you, I know normally, it's budget and that, but for you personally, what's one of the hardest things for you to work through when you're making, say, an independent horror film?
By far, scheduling is the toughest thing. Because when you're making a low budget, or in my case, almost no budget movies, just getting people together, getting the people you need, getting the effects people ready, getting everybody, coordinated so on that one day it all comes together and you can make the movie. And of course, that one day that everything comes together, it rains. So the scheduling is just incredibly hard. You have to be patient. You have to have a lot of perseverance. If you can do that, you can make your own independent movie. You don't need a lot of money, but you got to be patient.
And would you say that the social media now has made it a little bit easier, say, to get funding and your word out about your films versus when you maybe first started?
Absolutely. In fact, we got into social media with the Italian zombie movie. It was late in 2008, early 2009, right when Facebook was really starting to take off. And because of Facebook, we set up an Italian zombie movie Facebook page. We got, 1,000 friends or whatever. We sold thousands of movies because of that, because we didn't have to pay for advertising. We could just go out and find like-minded people and make them our friends and tell them at all the conventions we were going to be at, tell them all the places it was going to be screened. We did so well with that. I really don't think we would have had any chance without, Facebook and MySpace and things like that. I'm waiting for the next big thing, though. I feel like Facebook is kind of on the down slope now, and we need something else. We need like an underground Facebook. I'm planting this seed amongst the computer guys out there, an underground Facebook, not corrupted by corporations. Let us be in charge of Facebook again. Let everyone be on equal footing. That's what we need again.
And do you have any things in the hopper, anything coming up?
Oh, several. We've got like 3 scripts that I'm trying to decide between right now. One is sort of a sequel to Giant Rubber Monster movie. One is sort of a sequel to Italian zombie movie, as you might have guessed. And we've got some completely unique ideas, too. One is called Tot, and I really can't say much more about it than that. But shorts, features, we've got all kinds of stuff coming up. A little bigger budgets now because we did make good money with Italian zombie movie and our other ones. So we've taken that money and put it into our new ones.
Great. Well, thanks for taking the time there,
Thank you so much.
Sascratch.
Appreciate it.